millions of people suffer in the world who do not have food to eat. They suffer from globalization deficiency. Yes, globalization is occurring, but it could only be much better for those people who can benefit. How about for those people is not being part of it? The negative side of global economy is poverty and inequality that happen in our society, even in the other country. Global poverty has a devastating impact. Many poor nations suffer tremendously on human development indicators such as health, education, and morality. Children in poor nations are much more likely than those in wealthy nations to die before age 5 and to suffer from malnutrition and disease. Poverty is hunger. Poverty is lack of shelter. Poverty is being sick and not being able to see a doctor. Poverty has many faces, changing from place to place across time, and has been described in many ways. There are many workers who stays paid less, or what we call losers in our society, while the owner earned more profit and live her life comfortable. His or her workers still suffering from too much hungry because their salary did not increase. Another is economic colonialism, that they only think profits before people. The owners of the companies only think more money rather than the environment and the income of his or her workers. Another thing is there are many other countries or the poor countries who still doing this what we call sweatshops, where manual workers are employed at very low wages for long hours under poor conditions, especially in the country of Bangladesh, where one of the poorest country. Their reason is this is the only way to remain the economy afloat. Next is the global income inequality, where the world before was divided into two main sectors, the global north and the global south. The global north, which were owned by the wealthy people with the higher net worth, more productive and industrialized country. Yes, we can say that their lives was better. They live a healthy and a productive life, but behind those closed doors, there were sadness and difficulty challenges facing by the poor countries in the global south because of coercion, corruption, and fraud coming from the wealthy countries. And we can see that there is a bit bias in favor of rich nations. They get resources from poor countries with small amount of profit that makes the poor more poorer. Another negative side is
too much industrialization. It also gives negative impact to every society, from agrarian to manufacturing or industrial economy that contributes to the deterioration of health among workers, poor working conditions, low wages, child labor, pollution, and many more, especially too much manufacturing industries in our world today that makes it more polluted and gives a huge impact to climate change.
But behind those negativeness, there is also what we call positivity. One of the entrepreneurs creates a simple idea which is microcredit. This gives opportunity to the poor or providing very small loans to the poor, often with group liability, and an increasingly common tool intended to fight poverty and promote economic growth. Another is
The rich countries has obligations to help the poor countries, especially those countries who were exploited by their colonial rules, and by that, they should help the poor countries to stabilize their system from poverty to a better and stable life.
For much human history, all the societies in the world were poor. We are not born rich at all. It just happened that those who strive and adopt change were the ones that keeps moving up from poverty to reach the wealthy life. It started from modernization, where the Western Europe develops much faster than the other countries of the world. They started from trading and now they industrialize goods and services by the use of mechanization and steam engines. The world makes change, and it changed so fast because of technology. Through the help of globalization and the rich countries producing manufacturing industries, work trades, and many more that helps many people in the world. Industrialization have given a huge positive impact such as productivity, wealth, social mobility, standards of living, and especially to those wealthy people